everybody, I'm Tom Vasel. Welcome to Week in Review. This is where we take a look at all the videos we put out over the past week. We give you short summaries of them, and then you can decide, hey, I want to learn more. And then, happily, the links to each of these is in the description below. Let's get started.
Hey, everybody, Garcia here. So last week, I reviewed 3 games. Let's talk about them. I reviewed Living Planet, which I rate a 7.5 out of 10. This is a weird kind of esoteric stock manipulation, stock market game. You are on an alien planet, you are building buildings, you are mining the goods from that planet, and then turning around and selling them on the market. Maybe manipulating what goes up and down on the market. Maybe something will crash based on what you do. You're trying to make money from that, but you're also trying to watch out for cataclysms on the planet. It's a very strange thing. It's very interactive. You can definitely pick on the other players, so if you don't like that, watch out, because this is a very in-your-face game. But if you don't have a problem with that and you like the stock market idea, this is a really good one. This is a different, engaging kind of game. So, Living Planet. I also reviewed The Liberation of Rietburg. I rate this a 7 out of 10. This is a spin-off from the Legends of Andor game, and this one has a lot less theme. It's basically largely abstracted in many ways. Combat is, there's no die rolling. It's deterministic. The blurbs for flavor text are very bland. But it's kind of an interesting, cooperative game. You are going to be moving around the board, fighting baddies, trying to complete objectives. I like it with more players better. I would play with 4, Even with 2 people, I would play with 4 characters. You can each run 2 very easily in this game. And I think it's going to provide some interest. Not maybe a lot of replayability, but an interesting game. Check that one out. And then lastly, I reviewed Majolica Painting, which I rate a 3 out of 10. Not a good game. This is a spin-off from Majolica, which was an excellent tile game, tile laying, sort of tile drafting game. This is a flip and write. Flip a card, color something in. It's very annoying, very forgettable, samey. Most everything in it, except for a little bit of a puzzly nature, is bland and completely, like I said, forgettable. So safely skip this one. And that's it for me. I will see you on the next one.
Okay, so first of all, a couple of really bad reviews. My kids loved Uno, so I got Dos. And I gave Dos the rating it deserves, 2, because why not? It's really bad, though. It takes Uno and makes it worse. Crown War also, beautiful components. I thought my kids would really like this one, but it is literally not a game. You flip over the crown and see who wins. But it is nice. Oh, well. The rest of the reviews I really enjoyed. So I took a look at Architects of the West Kingdom. Age of Artisans is the first expansion. Not a necessary expansion. Adds a few things, but I like them. I like the extra way you can enhance buildings or make your workers better. It's really easy to integrate into the base game. Pig Puzzle is a little logic puzzle for kids where you're trying to get pigs to go to correct houses by putting down the tiles. Very simple, typical logic puzzle type game. Stay Cool is a party game in which 2 different people are asking you questions at the same time, and you need to try to answer both of them. Your opinion of that's going to be how much fun that sounded to you just now. I like it, so I enjoyed it. Big City 20th Edition. Unfortunately, I feel like this one should have a 9 rather than a 7, but it's really expensive, and the pieces aren't, I don't think, as cool as they could be to justify the price. That being said, it is a solid tile laying game that I've enjoyed for many years. The original one, and the new one has almost everything I like except for a small fiddly phase I didn't enjoy as much. Rush MD, the sequel to Kitchen Rush, is better than Kitchen Rush, and this rating actually may go up as time goes by, as you are all working cooperatively to get people in your hospital, find a way to heal them, and get them back out. Timely, obviously, but it's silly fun, doesn't take itself too seriously, and it's a lot of fun working together. Fast Sloths is a racing game in which you're a sloth and you're having other animals carry you around the board. It's really simple but feels different and fresh compared to a lot of games that are out there. Piece of Pie. This is different than the Piece of Cake game that I talk about all the time. In Piece of Pie, you are just drafting tiles from pies and building your own pie. It's a really simple, quick game that works for kids and families. Recommend it. and Offshore. This game from Aporta Games. The box looks extremely drab, but the game itself I found to be some really interesting. There's some inside controlled negotiation, some back and forth stuff going on. It's pretty quick. It moves at a good pace, has a little bit of push your luck in it. It is a lot of fun. I started a new series this week that I'll be doing for a while. It's called 10,000 and Below, where I'll be taking a look at games that are ranked 10,000 or lower on Board Game Geek and just going through them, talking about them, see what they're like. Some of them I'll see for the first time. Sometimes they're games I know about, I'll tell you about them, and sometimes they look like garbage. But either way, I thought it would be a fun thing to do. I also talked about, since superheroes are all the rage, my top 10 favorite Marvel games and my top 10 favorite DC games. One of the lists I like considerably more than the other. We did a crowd surfing where we talked about stuff on Kickstarter. We're still doing our daily chats every night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and a live board game breakfast. Oh, yeah, we also did a top 10 most played games with Paula Deming as our special guest. The games we played the most since becoming a gamer. Anyhow, I'm Tom Vasel. This has been Week in Review. We'll see you all next time.